News was made official this morning. The ESPN and the NFL announced the sale finally went through with the ESPN acquiring NFL Network and NFL Red Zone, and the NFL acquiring a 10% stake in ESPN. Obviously, you're the longest tenured NFL Network employee.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on this?
Okay. Interesting you asked me. This is Mayock's about to join, one of my many colleagues throughout the 22 years that I've been with NFL Network. And I guess my first thought was I'm blown away. Just totally blown away that this is happening. But, in a good way, because for various reasons, obviously, the show is going to Disney Plus, ESPN Radio, and ESPN. Yes, we are. The direct-to-consumer ESPN world that they're building with. Through the WWE, PLEs are coming, right, in 2026. But I just think of the 22 years of the people that I have worked with, either from jump, who are still there, or over the 22 years of people who are, diehard NFL fans and poured their blood, sweat, and tears into creating the NFL Network and creating a sense of style and substance that I think is now its own brand. That over 22 years, that is part of a package that's worth 10% of one of the greatest sports media companies ever created. Mm-hmm. And that's a sense of accomplishment. And, I've been kicking around, obviously, some conversations with people with whom I work over in Inglewood at the beautiful facilities, by the way, with so many different studios. It can be filled up with some great NFL programming for, what appears to be our new parent company. And just the number of people who have, again, created a sense of our own selves as a competitor to ESPN over 22 years, but a friendly one, that the opportunity to keep it going with a company like ESPN that is clearly all about the NFL is kind of exciting. And there's a lot of people in Inglewood who know how to do it and have done it for 22 years. And I think are eager to roll up their sleeves and see what this future can bear and bring. And that's kind of exciting on that front. Again, we're all learning what this means. In 7 minutes from this conversation, Roger Goodell is going to hold a town hall with NFL employees. And trust me, I'll be eager to see some of the texts from that.
Absolutely.
So we're still learning what it is. But it just blows me away that it is, in fact, happening. And so those are my thoughts on it. In case everyone's wondering, like, well, how would it work? NFL Network and ESPN and, we've already done the crossovers. Remember I popped on First Take prior to the draft? Mm-hmm. Daniel Jeremiah, I think, popped on NFL Live, and some NFL Live people popped on, NFL Network programming. And, it's been there. We've done it before. Now I guess it's just 24/7, 365. And, it's a brave new world. And I know the NFL management team is excited about what this means moving forward. So, but again, there's a lot of people who work up, down to 105 here in Inglewood, California, the new facilities that we moved into a few years ago, right, because we started growing so much from our old facilities in Culver City, California, for those who may want to GPS it. That was an exciting time. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of spaces to fill up and a lot of NFL to talk about and a lot of people who know how to do it sitting there that have the institutional knowledge of NFL Network and have the institutional knowledge of the NFL already built into our DNA. Like, you don't need to introduce us to, the league. Right. And the way to do drafts and combines, if that is going to be continued. And I personally, I hope it does, because that's what I've been doing for 22 years.
Yeah, that was what Kyle Brandt said on Good Morning Football. It's excitement, but then unknown. But I think you can have both things and both feelings at once, for something as huge as this, obviously.
The way I look at it, Good Morning Football, Peter Schrager was on it, and Jason McCourty's on it. Where do they work now?
You're right.
That alone, just again, there's some ways that you can plug the brands together and go together forward as an exciting team. You know, you don't need to. I know all the people who work in the NFL at the ESPN. Many of them were there when I was there 22 years ago. We can't believe it. You know, I'm going back. Right? Like Al Michaels' title of his memoir, You Can't Make This Up. Like, this is truly can't be made up. That 22 years after the launch, it is worth so much that let's just swap. You take NFL Network, we'll take 10%. We'll throw in some other things. By the way, there's a big yada, yada, yada there about the other things. I don't know what those are, but we're learning. And again, there's a bunch of people in Inglewood that are excited to roll up their sleeves. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.